Hello and welcome to episode number 6 of our 2.11 Black Sun campaign. In the last episode, we finally managed to complete the Black Sun storyline. So in that episode, we have established an alliance with the Hutt cartel. We have captured all of these free Hutt planets as a reward for creating that alliance. And however, in the last episode, the save actually got corrupted. So I had to redo episode 5 from the beginning of, or from the end of episode 4. So everything actually happened the same, which is very, very rare. I currently do own Ubrikia. The only thing that's different is they haven't captured the ground of Trandosia yet, which they will do very, very soon. I did lose Malice there, and other than that, we are going to continue on with the capturing of these 3 Imperial planets. I've got my main fleet sitting over Nimban right now. I've got my secondary fleet over Ubrikia, and let's go ahead and grab, I'll resolve that. Let's get my fleet from Nimban. Let's put my C-95s up here and push them towards Kessel. We're getting pretty close to switching off of King Caesar. I know that's something that we get comments about, and I kind of want to see. So I've got another Venator being built here. I've got 2 refit Venators actually built down here, and once those are built, I'm going to feel pretty good about switching off of King Caesar. On Nalhutta, we finally have our first ship trader built, and a level 1 space station only provides me with Eddy light cruisers, 2 different types of freighters, which I don't really ever build, as well as some pretty elite fighters. We've got the assault fighters right here, which are pretty good. They're actually really good. They have heavy assault missiles and burst barrage rockets, as well as these assault fighters right here, which also come with burst cluster rockets and concussion missiles. So these guys are going to be really good against anti-fighter duties. So I might want to actually build some of these. I'm actually going to build some of those. Maybe not right now. Once the level 2 space station gets completed here, we'll have access to more stuff, as well as the level 3 space station will be up next, and then we'll finish it off with another ship trader and some space casinos. But like I said, not too long before I'm pretty sure I'm going to get rid of King Caesar. Kessel is a largely inhospitable and desolate outer rim world. Kessel has an abundance of profitable and unique glitter stem spice. In order to support life on Kessel, mining operations have established air-producing factories capable of creating a thin atmosphere. The mines themselves are located far below Kessel's barren surface. Prisoners are often forced to labor ceaselessly in dark mines, where they can fall prey to energy spiders and other dangers. Kessel's a really cool planet. Obviously, it's very famous in the Star Wars universe.
Your orders, sir?
So it looks like Kessel's pretty heavily defended. They have a Star Destroyer here.
Your reinforcements.
This could be a pretty tough battle. How much do you cost? It doesn't say. Ooh, but you are an admiral, so it gives you a 10% combat bonus. That might be worth bringing in just because of that bonus.
Head full.
What is shooting at? Let's go ahead and bring in the Venators, because those are definitely something that I want to bring in. We'll bring in the refit acclimator right here. We'll bring in 2 regular acclimators right there.
Ready for action. Underway.
They got 1 random TIE fighter squadron wanting to push up on my team. It was like a TIE fighter flight, it looked like. It's dead now. Let's get some arcs to push up, because they have that long range sensors that I talked about before. Maybe bring in a Corona right here, because just to get rid of these before, yeah, they're tearing my ship up a little bit. Wow. Can't even see the enemy from here. Alright, let's go and bring in you way back here. I'm going to bring in 3 Amshaks.
Moving into position. Moving out.
I don't go that far. What do they have? Okay, not too much. They have that victory, which is kind of scary, but other than that, they have a lot of fighters and a lot of smaller ships. I've got a lot of Longhorns building right here. I spent a lot of my money on some Longhorns, which is good, so I have a decent chunk of those coming soon. Ooh, they have a pirate ship back there. Let's just push y'all forward. I don't mind my fleet just sitting right here. I think right now it's in a pretty good spot. They're shelling down this acclimator pretty well. That arc's gonna die, which is fine with me. Ooh, yeah, they have a large fleet pushing this way, and you just need to keep pushing forward. That first acclimator has been destroyed. which is good. Let's push you up just a little bit. That works. Holy pirates. Alright, there's a lot of pirates, which is not what we want to see. Are you mine? You're not even mine. Hit this, boost your firepower. I think it should be annihilated pretty quickly here. Yeah, that's why we love Longhorn so much. Look how much they're so deadly against frigates and cruisers. They should be able to do some decent damage to these corvettes as well. You guys start pushing forward. Star Destroyer, just hit this thing in the hole. Boost your firepower. Nice, yeah, these acclimators don't stand a chance. You love acclimators, but man, they are not the most tanky unit in the game. Let's start seeing if I can push you out. Start turning around. You hit this thing. You can start pushing forward. I haven't lost anything yet, which is good. First ID light cruiser, or that's not an ID light cruiser, that's a mirror cruiser. We're not doing too well against their fighters right now, which is kind of scary. Refit Venator, go and start hitting this thing for me. And then, where's my Longhorn? What the heck are you doing over there? Longhorn, start turning around to go this way, because the Longhorn's going to be my best weapon against the Carracks. Okay, I lost my first ship, which is not ideal. I'm going to bring in a replacement Corona, because the Corona is going to be the best thing I have against these fighters. Yeah, that Longhorn needs to get back over here. What are you doing over here? Oh, that's the, when you bring him in, he brings in an extra CR-95, which is pretty clutch. Now I just need that CR-95 to do something more useful. Okay, they're kicking our butts in the fighter department, but we do have more corvettes than they do at this point, so we should be able to outlast them, is pretty much what I'm saying. Like shooting wrong rats in a barrel. Buddy, you are in a spaceship. I don't know when the last time you shot a romp rat was. Why are you turning around? So I like him because he brings in a bunch of extra ships. Now, when you look at it, it doesn't say what his like capacity is. I'm pretty sure it's actually pretty big. I'm pretty sure his capacity is like 20 because he brings in those extra ships with him. Let me get both my Minotaurs to go and start striking at that target. Can I get this Acclimator to just snipe out, or maybe just one of these Amshacks to hit the retreating Architans? Yeah, it'll die eventually. How are we doing against this thing? Okay, it's almost dead, which is good. Let's get all three of my Amshacks. What the heck are you doing, sir? You want to just keep going forward? You start hitting there. This was actually a pretty good battle. I'm not gonna lie. We got hit from two different sides and we only lost one ship. That's pretty impressive. Especially if you keep pushing forward. You come over here and help out. Ooh, you're not in a good spot, sir. Go ahead and start hitting this thing. Punch it in the hole. You turn around and start helping out with that as well. You've already boosted your firepower. Very well done. Let's start getting my fighters to push up a little bit because I don't need them sitting in the back because I've got the corvettes. I think I'm going to end up losing him. What the heck are you doing? What is hitting you? Is it seriously just that thing? Wow. Once the victory goes down, I'll start hitting the Dreadnought pretty hard. So let's give me all of you guys. Wow, look at that Amshack. It is narrowly alive. I think he's going to die. I don't think he's going to make it. Come on, Zeka, I believe. Ooh, those shots are so accurate. We're hitting it pretty hard, though. Let's see if I can get the extra firepower from these. Ooh. Please regenerate some shields. Nope. Oh, man, he died. Just barely did he die in time. Come on, Longhorn. You don't need to die either, please. Yeah, look at how much space I got from when he died. Because he was the only ship that died. This Longhorn hasn't died yet. So he was worth a lot of capacity, which he might honestly not be worth. You know? The reason why I want him in a lot of these fights is because he provides a 10% combat bonus to everything, I believe it said. Which is a really, really good bonus. But overall, I'm pretty proud of that battle. We were getting hit from two different sides, from two pretty large fleets. And my fleet did not crack under the pressure. That was a well-balanced fleet, which is really important in Awakening Rebellion. We did lose the Acclimator, which is tough, but not the end of the world. They are very replaceable. But having a very balanced fleet is really important when playing Awakening Rebellion.
Give me a target.
We've got a little bit of money. Let's see if I'm gonna build a couple more of those because when I was running through the battles, I did lose them. I auto resolved and lost those 2 ships. So
I'm ready for the
Star Destroyer reporting in.
let's get rid of these credits. Man, they love to steal credits from Christophsis. Man, they're just gonna keep on doing it. We're finally building these mine layers. I talked about it in the last episode, and we talked about it in the comment section of the last episode as well.
frigate en route.
The one thing we were talking about the mine layers is obviously the deployment of the mines and how it doesn't have the greatest range. Like, you have to put it pretty close to the actual ship. However, I was talking about how when you do place them down, whoops, not what I was supposed to bring in. I was supposed to bring in these guys. When you do place them down, it actually puts them down pretty far away from where you placed it. So I think the mines could be pretty useful. And we were talking about how because they only placed them down so close to where you put it down,
Order acknowledged.
the mine layers often have to get pushed up pretty far in your fleets in order for them to put them down in a useful spot. And that makes them very vulnerable because you push them down pretty far. However, I also brought up the point that that's true, yes, but how replaceable are mine layers? Because look at them. They're only 1,000 credits. That's pretty much the cheapest thing that the Black Sun can afford. Only 1,000 credits is very, very cheap. Oh, they have Imperial Pikes on their team? Wow. What the heck? Pikes will side with the owner of this planet to defend their investments. Oh, that's pretty cool. Alright, we're going to take out these Imperial labor camps so that we can hopefully get some free prisoners out of it. Which we did not get anybody useful. That was their actual thing, so let's see if we get anything from here. Oh, we got some... Oh, we got some Umbar Militia. What is this? Nemoidian Guard Team. That's pretty cool. Honestly, love the Nemoidians. They're one of my favorite factions, if you will. Call them a faction. I love the Trade Federation. I think they're actually really, really cool. And I like the Nemoidians. They're pretty cool. In the Clone Wars, you get to see like a little bit more of who they are outside of like Nute Gunray. You have that one episode where like, you know, Ahsoka's on the Trade Federation ship and Nute Gunray's there and stuff. And you get to see them outside of just Nute Gunray and his alliance with the Chancellor. And they're actually a pretty cool faction. I think this battle is just going to be a speed battle. So let's just bring in all my speed units. Yeah, we need to get rid of King Caesar because he just does not provide a lot of ground troops. We need to build like 5 more ATTEs and then just go crazy with the infantry. But outside of the infantry and the ATTEs, he doesn't provide really anything. I mean, the ground fighters are cool, and the star, whatever the other things are called, the stars. But I mean, they're not that useful. I don't like to use a lot of ground fighters. They have a high survivability, but their damage output just isn't very fast. And for someone like me who likes speed in these battles, I don't necessarily like to use them that much. So I think on the ground side, actually more than the space side, I would like to replace King Caesar. But with who? Who is the question? Who do I replace him for? That's the real question. Yeah, they have a level 1 outpost here, so this battle wasn't going to be that interesting anyways. Let's go ahead and start pushing through so that we can get more units in range. Because you got to realize, like, AATs, the speeder tanks, the ATAPs, all of those don't require King Caesar. So it's almost like, okay, what does King Caesar provide me? He provides me with a lot of elite infantry, which is very good, which is very cool. So I definitely want to build up a lot of these elite infantry so that when I switch, I still have access to some of them. Even if I get, you know, a mission to sell one of them, it's only going to sell one. To my knowledge, that's what happens. So it's not the end of the world if I have to sell one unit if I have a stack of 10 already built up. That's my plan. That's my plan for the refit Minotaurs, the refit Acclimators. I plan on building some of those fighters as well. So the Battle of Kessel was an easy one, but yeah, let me explain what was going on, what my thought process is moving forward. Let's get some AT-APs. Maybe they'll get there in time to hit this bunker turret. Probably not. What I love about the AATs, watch, when they get really close. Well, I tried. When you get really close and they still all have their missiles, when you have like a group of 5 or 6 of them like I do right here, they can shell out some serious damage. You guys can start pushing forward. You have a freaking abandoned turbo laser right there, which is tough. I'm not 100% sure who I'm going to switch to. I don't think I'm going to switch to the Huts. So you can pretty much go ahead and eliminate the Huts from the pool of Vigos that I'm going to switch to. So it's either going to be Zon, Consortium, or IG-88. Those are the 2 Vigos that I'm going to switch to. So definitely drop a comment on who you would like me to switch to. I'll probably actually make a community post poll. That way, it can actually be a vote, which I think will be fun. That'd actually be pretty cool. Involve y'all into it and see who y'all want me to switch to, and then I'll actually do whoever y'all say. That'll be fun. There actually is a lot of troops still alive. A lot of infantry, so they're not even able to pierce my armor, but still. Let's make sure that we destroy everything. Group 1. Start pushing back up. I brought in some anti-infantry speeders. The anti-infantry speeders are fantastic. I love that every faction has a dedicated anti-infantry. Between the Rebels, Seraphs, the Black Suns speeders, and then the AT-PTs for the Empire. And then obviously the AT-PTs are walkers, which is funny, but that fits the Imperial. So Kessel has been taken. That's pretty good. That'll be another really good credit-making planet for us. It doesn't provide us anything, though. So let's go ahead and build a couple of these. So yeah, I'm going to... Probably after this episode, we'll do a community post of the IG-88 Droid Revolution or Zon Consortium. But in the meantime, let's continue to build up some of our... Oh, I need to have the ship trader for that. Yeah, we need to keep working on that space station. Let's get my ground forces up here, and then we'll continue on with the attack on Honegger. So Honegger is a gold planet. It is an Imperial planet. The Empire can recruit Nogri assassins on this planet. A planet with 3 moons located in the Outer Rim. During a battle in the Clone Wars, the core ship of a scientific vessel crashed on Honegger's surface, setting off a catastrophic ground quake and releasing toxic chemicals into the atmosphere, devastating the planet and destroying almost all of its plant life and animal life. From its space, it appears to be a uniformly brown, broken only by the occasional blue lake in the green area known as the Clean Lands. Inhabited by the fierce Nogri, the main city of Nystal is located in the center of the Clean Land and is home to the common room of the Honegger within the Grand Dunka. It is the only city with the adequate spacecraft repair facilities. That's pretty cool. So the Nogri assassins are really, really cool. I don't know their story completely, but I do know that they are fiercely loyal to Darth Vader. I think it was basically like a power show, like a show of power, and that Darth Vader like appeared and was just like super BA, like really fierce warrior, and then like the Nogris were like, yeah, you're pretty cool, we're gonna be loyal to you. But I don't know. Good to see that the C-95 is actually able... Wow, they actually did really good. Oh no, they didn't. It's still alive. Only one guy though. Ooh, I wonder if that shot's gonna hit it. Y'all think that shot's gonna hit it? Oh, it hit it. Oh no, it didn't. Okay, well, that was kind of unsatisfying. Uh oh, don't take a bunch of damage, please. Ooh, okay, not too bad. Let's go ahead and get my other Venator right here. I do need some more acclimators, yeah.
Heading out. Fall out.
I don't want to spend the credits on that.
Roger that.
Let's have all of you focus the whole of that ship right there. Bring in a CR-95 right there to help out with some of these fighters. There's the TIE Hunters. We got to be slightly careful of them.
Waiting your orders.
You just stop what you're doing, and if he comes any closer, you'll be able to help deal some damage to him. I wonder, yeah, let's do like a little flank force over here full of acclimators and what else do I want to bring? That should be good. Go ahead and start pushing that a ways. And then, how y'all doing against this thing? Not too shabby. Maybe my Amshacks. Amshacks, do me a favor and hit the shield generator.
Move the shield generator.
I don't think that thing can regenerate its shields on its own with that much firepower hitting it, but it's definitely not going to after that. Yeah, they got some fire just coming in. We can bring in some Gazantes. I like having the Gazantes. They're only 1,000 credits. And I like to bring them in because they don't require any sort of micromanagement. They're that unit that you can just bring in and they deal a lot of damage. They actually have large proton torpedoes, which I did not even know. And that's all you really need them for, is to bring them in, let them do their damage, and then you're good from there. Let's go ahead and bring in a couple of... Oh, I'm out of unit space. Well, that's awkward. How did you do... You can go ahead and push forward that way. My Reefy Minotaur is actually taking some serious damage, but I don't think I'm taking that much more. I really just need you two to kill that thing. You can help out as well. And I have a second Architens right there. Boost your firepower. Very well done. Ah. This old ship still packs a punch. That Architens, alright, they're retreating, that's fine with me. I don't think that is a free unit. What is this? Oh, it's an XQ3, okay. Who's the HUD? When did we get a HUD in our fleet? Alright. So the space battle over Honegger was actually really cool. I forgot to say this. The description that I just read about Honegger in that ship from the Clone Wars that landed is actually on the ground map of Honegger. So we'll check that out. Let's go ahead and actually move my fleet. We'll do that battle quickly before I forget. I don't know how they're still building more space techs. I could have sworn they were done building techs. It seems like they built so many techs, but I guess they still have more. Uh-oh, Ubreki is getting hit. Oh, it's a ground force. That's weird. Kill off some of those. Let's do this battle real quick. Hold on, bring in these. I want to show y'all what I was talking about. So the ground battle of Honegger, as you can see, they have this right here. During a battle in the Clone Wars, the core ship of a scientific vessel crashed on Honegger's surface. You can actually see that on this map. Oh wait, no, they get rid of it? Oh no, they switched the map. Okay, you can still see the ship parts though, all over the place. Well, maybe it was the Republic at War. On the Republic at War mod, you actually see a crashed acclimator, like right here, and it's really, really cool looking. But it looks like the map is different in Awakening Rebellion, which is cool. I recognize this map because there's a bunch of Nogri assassins up here, which I don't want to attack.
Choose your reinforcements.
The Nogri are fanatically loyal to Darth Vader and hard to corrupt, but destroying their structures sends the proper message. So that's pretty cool. If you know what it is that makes the Nogris loyal to Darth Vader, type in comments and let me know, and let everybody else know. Also, I had asked in the last episode what the poisonous gas, or I guess it was 2 episodes ago, what the poisonous gas was called in Star Wars. It's deoxys, or deoxys gas, if I'm pronouncing that correctly and remembering what the comment said. Which I remember now, because like I said, in episode 1, Qui-Gon Jinn says it right at the beginning, when those droids try and kill them, which is a hilarious scene. Let's get some... I'm gonna just do my classic Trandosians and Kalish Warriors. Oh man, I only have one Kalish Warrior. Alright, let's do some Rhodians, because why not? We also need to build some pikes. We have the access to build them, but I haven't built any yet.
Orders received. Moving
Just gonna start moving up my ground force.
The enemy is approaching.
What is that? Oh, what is that? Oh, it's just army troopers. Armco, nice. Ooh, I'm hungry. I just woke up, so I'm like hungry, and I got some chocolate milk sitting next to me. Not chocolate milk, hot chocolate. I actually got some hot chocolate sitting next to me. All of y'all go ahead and take cover as we slowly wait for my AT-APs and my AT-TEs to push up. Look at that guy. Not even bothering to shoot his gun. He is just walking forward like a savage. There's some Rhodians. It's still so hard to fathom like an army of Rhodians, but I guess so. That's a pretty cool picture, having them come merge out from the swamps. Where's their main attack force? I figured they would have been here by now. Alright, that's fine. Everybody keep pushing forward.
Anything you ask.
Yeah, I like that. Nice. There's some more army troopers. Do they not? Oh, they don't have an outpost here, do they? There's a note, some Nogris right there. Yeah, they just have a barracks here. That's an easy battle for us. Y'all do not need any help, my friends. Y'all are perfectly fine. Oh, they were talking about the... Oh yeah, those guys need help. They are very much dead. I wonder how effective these guys are. That was my question, because once I get rid of King Caesar, I might run out of infantry at some point. And if I don't replace King Caesar with a faction that has some decent infantry, it might be that I have to rely on some gangsters. Which I am totally okay with. I'm all sorts of for some gangster platoons. This is an easy battle, yeah. Even with the Nogris, they have what, disruptor rifles, I believe, or disruptor pistols. Those aren't Nogris. There's some Nogris right there. So if you look, they have disruptor pistols, which is the purple guns that you see every now and then, which is also what some of my infantry has as well. I don't know why some of the Trandosians have human voice lines, but okay. Yeah, they don't stand a chance against my elite infantry. Which so far has been a very common saying in this campaign. I like to say that a lot. They don't stand a chance against my elite infantry. So as you can see, they have some Nogri spawning buildings over here. So if you want to attack from the north, you can get that and capture some extra credits. But I'd rather keep my troops, not risk them. Okay, so we get some mine layers. That's good. Nogri, do you, or Hanaguri, you get space casinos and grand arenas and palaces and arms dealers. Check that out.
Building under construction. Beginning
Build a couple of those. How are we doing over here? 97%. Let's go ahead and let that go through.
construction complete.
Pretty good. Let's take a look at what we have here. As I take some hot chocolate. Not a whole lot.
Constructing.
From what I can see, it doesn't have anything new. What's going on with that? Maybe it hasn't registered yet?
Battle imminent.
No, because it has these. Does it not have anything new? That's so weird. So I'll resolve this battle real quick.
Destroyed.
None of those are new. None of these are new because these two were already here, and that was already here.
Construction.
And then it doesn't have anything. Wow, that's really weird. We'll go ahead and start working on the level 3 space station and see if it provides me with anything, but that's pretty tough. Why does it not seem to want to provide me anything useful? Oh geez, they have some big fleets. Between this fleet and then the Imperial fleet that we saw last episode that's chilling, and then the fleet that took Malastair, it's going to get pretty hot and spicy soon. I need some Kalish warriors. I don't have any Kalish warriors built.
Assistance.
Let's go back down here to... Uh-oh, it's not letting me. We'll have to auto-resolve this battle. Where am I building my ground forces at? Why is it not letting me press anything? There we go. Yeah, right here. Let's get some more Kalish Warriors, because Kalish Warriors are my favorite. I like them the most. This is going to be a tough battle over the Maw, but I think that we'll be able to take it. Depends on what they have there, obviously. But a level 3 space station is enough to scare me off a little bit. I should have brought that refit Venator down, but it doesn't look like they have a whole lot. So Kessel is a black hole cluster near Kessel, or what the heck? The Maw is one of the wonders of the galaxy. It is visible only because of an ionized gas being drawn into the black holes. Grand Moff Tarkin created a top-secret research and development station, its gravitational island at the center of the black hole cluster. This facility, known as the Maw Installation, is where the first Death Star was built. Conjecture arose regarding whether the Maw could have occurred naturally, or if it was built by a vastly powerful ancient race. Check that out, it's pretty cool. So the Maw actually provides a 10% bonus to speed if you build your technologies here, which it looks like they might have a lot of technologies being built here.
Choose your reinforcements.
That is hot chocolate. Alright. That's a really cool, pretty little installation back there. They have a lot of space stations here. I bet they do have a bunch of techs, which would be nice. If we can knock out some of these Imperial techs. One of my favorite features of one of the smaller updates from a while back was when you build technologies, the garrison forces of your space stations reflect what technologies you have built. So they had a tie. So like these IPVs, for example, they require Global Space Tech Small Craft Level 1. If you don't have Level 1 built, the garrison force will not provide you these IPVs. But because they have that built, they have access to that, which is a really cool feature in my opinion.
All hands brace for hyperspace. Underway. Moving.
Yeah, we need some fleet diversity. I'm such a big diversity guy, but I feel like we don't have a whole lot of fleet diversity right now.
Maintain your fire on the target.
Let me get these two acclimators and this to start shelling this guy pretty hard.
Star Destroyer reporting in. Holding fire for max.
Yeah, this thing does not stand a chance, especially once I get these 3 Amshacks firing at it.
Ready for action. Ready to fire.
Pause it. Okay, they have a lot of fighters coming in over here. Let's get another set of you. We're going to try Ream for once. And then I'm actually going to bring in another CR-95 up there. You can start pushing forward. You can push forward just a little bit as well. And bring in the Longhorn way back here. I still need to... I've built a bunch of Longhorns. Now I just need to push them forward up to this area. I have them built down south. Which I need to push that southern fleet over to Naboo so they don't take Naboo from me. Alright, let's go and move on to you two shoot that thing down. And then I guess give me these 5 units to take out this next victory. How tanky are these victories? 8,000 and 12,000. So in comparison to a Venator, we have 8,000 and 15,000. And that is a really weak capital ship. I would consider it a capital ship, but obviously it says it's a cruiser. Which I knew it says it was a cruiser, but... I think a lot of people would agree that it's more of a capital ship, especially if you're talking in late Clone Wars terms, when it was first built. Alright, so I don't stand a chance against all this firepower though, once he finally starts to shoot at it properly. Okay, there goes the Longhorn. Why does the Longhorn always want to just suicide forward? I don't know why it keeps doing that. We managed to win the fighter battle. I love that because we don't have a ton of fighters, but because we have a couple of acclimators and 1 Venator, it brings me with a few fighters, plus each Corona brings in its own fighter as well. And then because I have so many CR-95s, a bunch of Triremes, and Coronas, we win the fighter battle, and we have some fighters left over, which is really, really cool. I also want to build some more of those bombers before I switch as well, because those bombers with the proton bombs are pretty deadly. They're just kind of expensive for one fighter. For one squadron, it's like over 1,000 credits. So they lost. Oh no, they just had a bunch of production facilities here. So yeah, that's why I didn't want them to have this planet. If they had all 4 of these planets just sitting back here with those shipyards, they could have built a pretty devastating fleet behind me, which is not... Oh, they have a ship trader here. That is totally worth it. The hunt shipyards was successful as well. Ooh, we got a free Venator. Heck yeah. Let's move that Venator over Slayharon. Let's get this refit over Slayharon as well. Push you down here. These guys, these bombers, yeah, they're 1,200, but there are King Caesar. So I'm going to build a whole bunch of them. On the mall, we're going to start building a space station because I can build ship traders here, which I think is going to be worth it. That is 17% of the way done. That wraps up the 3 Imperial planets that they had over here. Now what do I want to do from here is the question. I'm not sure if I want to... I guess I'm going to start heading back south here. Maybe if I take... like... I don't know. I kind of want to keep pushing towards Malice there, but I don't know if that's what I want to do. Or if I want to... I could keep going north, actually. No, let's go south. Let's have my fleet regroup. And then we will continue to push south. What is getting hit? Florum? Okay, we can let that go. Have my ground forces meet over Nimban. I did move the Durga the Hutt over Nalhoda because I was building a bunch of stuff, which I think makes sense. They won a massive battle over Conquer Dawn, which is fine. Also, I completed that mission that I got in the last episode, which was to sell those ground troops, and it gave me some freighters for it, which is always fun. Mission log updated. Speak of the devil. Salvage unit. Hut guard droids. Okay, we can do that pretty easily. My 1 hut guards. Goodbye. What do we get for that? Some Action 5 or Action 4 freighters. There's 5 of them. There's 5 of them, and it was Action 4s. That was not easy to say. Okay, we have... Did we get the other Venator? Yes, no, maybe so. Where'd that other one get built? Wait, what the heck? I thought I had another Venator. Hold on, now I'm confused. Oh well, whatever. Let's go ahead and move this fleet out. What happened to my other fleet? I had a Venator that I just got. Where'd it go? Where did I just lose? What system did I just lose? The Bregesso asteroids. Where the heck are the Bregesso asteroids at? Oh well. Now I'm really confused. Alright, let's go ahead and have this fleet move forward. Let's take on... Man, what do we have here? Oh jeez. Let's just take on the Void Station. That'll be easy battle for us. I don't have to worry too much. Let's go ahead and start going down to Christophsis and get some more corruption. I think for the rest of the episode we can maybe focus on corruption a little bit.
Where do you need me?
Where do I need you? That's a good question. Let me get my... This is going to be my defense force. This fleet right here is going to be my defense fleet. So we're going to have them join up with Ubricia. And my defense fleet is going to sit in the north. Because I have my main fleet in the south. I don't want to have both my fleets down here in the south. That would not be very strategical. Ooh, we have a decent amount of credits. Nice. Let's go ahead and continue to try and push. Uh-oh, Charge Force getting hit. How bad? Ooh, pretty darn bad. Yeah, I need my defense force to be ready to go. Let's go ahead and continue to build up some more of these fighters. Yeah, we already got them built. These guys are pretty cool as well. They also require King Caesar. They have heavy proton torpedoes. What they're good at is, look at that. The speed is okay. It's not that much better, but it's 325 versus 300. So you probably have a little bit more survivability from those bombers in comparison to the ones with the proton bombs. So if you're looking for something with a little bit more survivability, you can probably try out those other ones. This should be an easy battle over Void Station.
Armed and ready. Head full.
I have a very, very small fleet here. I'm very confused on what happened to my other Venator. Did I lose a Venator? Because I definitely would have noticed if I lost an entire oh, there it is right there. It's just a different type. It's a, it's an Imperial one. Check that out. We have V-Wings and arcs coming out of it. I was so confused. I was like, I swear it said I got a Minotaur for winning that mission. Oh, there's a cantina there. Uh-oh. About to lose one of my Gazantes. You know, I always talk about how Imperial Gazantes are my favorite units in the entire galaxy. What is y'all's favorite Black Sun unit? So it doesn't have to necessarily be in Awakening Rebellion terms. Like maybe, you know, you like Gazantes, but Gazantes aren't necessarily the world's greatest ship in video game terms. But what is y'all's favorite Black Sun units? What are these? So these are the assault fighters. So look, they have, wow, look at those. So they have the same barrage ability that your, what the heck, your cluster, what the heck are these things called? The cloak shapes. They have the same ability as the cloak shapes. They also have concussion missiles as well. So they're very effective anti-fighter units. So if you're looking for some good anti-fighter units, definitely consider building some of these assault units. One guy, look at that survivability. He's getting shot by a lot of stuff and he was still able to survive. Uh-oh, it's not letting me win. I will just retreat and then we'll come back. That happens every once in a while for some reason. So we did get that second Minotaur. This fleet is looking pretty good now. We need to build up some more acclimators. And then maybe some more mine layers. And then I think we're going to be pretty much ready to go on switching Vigos.
Vehicle cancelled.
Let's go ahead and hit Void Station one more time. And then I'm going to go ahead and wrap up this episode. In the next episode, we're going to probably take on some of these rebel planets, which is going to be exciting because we haven't actually attacked the rebels yet. And they haven't attacked me too much either. So stay tuned for the next episode.